In a bold and decisive move toward a potential mega fight between two boxing champions, Canelo Alvarez has called on Terence Crawford to sign a contract. Both fighters are in the midst of a heated debate regarding this highly anticipated bout, which could unify titles across different weight classes. Canelo, known for his confidence and daring approach, has made it clear that he wants Crawford to commit to the fight immediately. This declaration has sparked widespread speculation about when and where this clash of titans might take place. Fans and experts alike are eagerly awaiting Crawford's response as tensions rise in anticipation.
In your opinion, who's the best fighter in the world?
We can't put Tank up there in the top 10 in pound for pound. He has to be somewhere in pound for pound. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion. Something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as number one.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talk. With the right business come across the table, it happened. I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, so that fight would be good.
Awaiting Crawford's response as tensions rise in anticipation of what could be one of the most significant fights in modern boxing history. Boxer Canelo Alvarez is famous in Mexico. He has won titles in 4 weight classes and is currently the undisputed super middleweight. King Canelo.
Mayweather at what? You're 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him because, if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you think?
I think it's tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult.
Currently, the undisputed super middleweight. King Canelo has beaten many of boxing's biggest stars, cementing his reputation as one of the sport's elite fighters. He's known for his incredible strength defense and flexibility in the ring. Interview. Terence Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska, is another multi-division world champion.
We have to talk about this. Terence Crawford just tweeted, Canelo versus Crawford is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. This guy is not playing around. All right. Crawford, pound for pound, number 1. Canelo, biggest star in boxing still at the moment. Anywhere. I'm not talking about just in the US, Mexico, the UK, everywhere. Canelo is now open. At first it was, hey, I can't go down to 160. I can't do a catch weight of 160. If he wants to fight me, it's gonna be at 168. Plus, I'm not gonna get any credit if I beat a Terence Crawford. It would be like Terence Crawford fighting Tank, moving 2 weight classes up, and I'm not gonna get credit for that. Terence Crawford is a special fighter. He is like a Floyd and a Manny that can move up to weight classes, carry his power, can beat up bigger guys. He's a special.
He has won titles in the lightweight, welterweight, and super welterweight weight classes, and he is known for being able to switch hits, having a high ring IQ, and having knockout power. Without a doubt, Crawford is the welterweight king after beating Errol Spence Jr. Interview.
Canelo, and he was like standing right in front of Canelo, and Canelo's just whiffing. It was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing and weaving. That's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, is a dominant force in the super middleweight class with a professional record of 60-2 on February 2nd. Canelo has proven his ability to succeed at higher weight classes. His speed, agility, and experience make him a tough opponent for anyone interview. The big difference in weight is one
Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happens.
Yeah.
Weeks of conversation about this possible fight. Canelo has been competing at 168 lb, while Crawford's latest fights have been at 147 and 150 for PBS. Canelo has expressed concerns about the size disparity, saying that weight classes...
I can't really say nothing about that. If that's what he wants to do, then that's what he's going to do. Canelo is a man that he does anything he wants to do. I don't think really what people say affects him. But I feel like the people, they want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. It's the biggest fight to make happen, and I feel like I'm the biggest threat to him.
Exist for a reason, and that moving up multiple divisions can be difficult. Interview. David Ben Alds has shared similar sentiments while he praised Crawford's technique. He vote STS about Crawford's power carrying over to higher weight classes. Davids pointed out that Crawford would need to move up to more weight divisions to...
But you want to fight Canelo Alvarez?
Payday. I'm the face of boxing.
Crawford wanted a payday, but Crawford didn't do good at 54. When I talk to people, they all tell me you would have knocked him out at 68.
Well, he knows now. He experimented 154, and he knows. Maybe he do in 168 for a big check.
My last thing, Canelo, you just donated $70 million to build. You donated $70 million to build a center for kids with special needs in Mexico. Tell me about why did you do that?
I always try to help people.
Why?
And I don't like to respond this kind of thing because I don't like to put myself like I help from the bottom of my heart.
It was very nice.
Enrique, don Eduardo, las palabras de
Oh, sí. Like shit.
David Benavidez fought at 175. Just what did you think he looked like, and what does he have to do to get a Canelo fight?
No, look, it's his weight class. 75 is his weight class, and he do nothing in 175. Really, no, he's not the same. But he is his weight class, the 175, and I don't really want to say what he's need to do to have the fight.
Challenge Canelo, a move he sees as a major obstacle interview. Highlighting the importance of respecting weight classes, Ben Ides gave Canelo the upper handing. A potential bout noting the challenges of moving up to face a battle-tested champion in a higher division, while Benavidez has been a prominent...
Like you're mentioning that you feel like David's just too big, too young, just too much overall. Like, is that kind of the same thing with the Crawford and Canelo because of the weight classes, the weight between them?
Yeah, I believe so. Listen, I love Crawford. He's a good friend. You know, we reach out to each other. We've been travel the world through the amateur program. He see me beat people up. I see him beat people up. He see me get beat up. I got beat up. We both, whatever. Everybody. The stories can go on. But yeah, when it comes to weight and power, man, that shit is real. You know. And then skill level too. Like Canelo's not no pushover. Look what he did to the little girl Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo, big bad wolf, and he ran the whole night off of a couple of hooks. Like Canelo threw a couple of hooks and he just ran all night. It's like, where's that? You know, let's fight. I think Crawford has the skills, but when it comes to start getting shots and blocking them power shots, and Canelo knows how to move too. He has agility. It's not like a robot. I mean, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but that's a huge fight. A lot of fans want to see it. Like even a lot of trainers I've spoken to have said and feel that Terence, because of his skill level, can bridge the gap between weight and make it even because he's so damn good and his IQ is so damn good.
My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think Crawford can beat Canelo. But do I think he can give him a good fight? And I'll be sitting there rooting for Crawford all day. I'll put all my money. I'm always going to bet on black, always. But in reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big, and he can throw hard shots. He's a technical guy too. Look what he did to Callum Smith, hitting elbows, hitting arms, hitting all this other stuff. He's going to use those same type of tactics on the smaller guy.
Figure in the 147B class and is considered a possible threat to Canelo. A matchup between the two has yet to occur. Interview. Demetrius Andrade, a seasoned former world champion, has shared his thoughts on the possible showdown between Terence and Canelo Alvarez, providing an insightful analysis.
Be great. That'll be 3 times. If you go 154 and win the belt, that's 3 times super. Then I said, chase super greatness. Come on, Canelo. 160.
Well, if he can get in there with Charlo in like his next 2 fights, where he still got age on his side, then maybe go up again. Like if he's trying to chase the greatness. But I mean, he already done something that's never been done.
Underscores the importance of size and experience. In the higher weight divisions, and Raid's evaluation resonates with many experts, recognizing Crawford's outstanding abilities and also pointing out the distinct challenges he would face, facing a fighter of Canelo's stature. That interview, however, moving up to super middleweight to face Canelo would be a significant leap.
Like Terence's walk.
Oh, incredible.
It was fire.
Right, yeah, especially being able to fight. No one knew who really was going to win. And you can see the confidence. And I don't think real confidence you can fake.
Associated with this transition included trusting to the increased power and physicality of opponents in a higher weight division, while Crawford's technique and skill are exceptional. Questions remain about whether his power and durability will translate effectively to
definition of boxing. Please look up the definition of boxing, the martial arts of boxing, and then come back with your opinion. Because boxing is not all about knocking somebody out. Yes, that's part of it. That can happen, but boxing is a sport where you can outpoint somebody too. That's why they go to the scorecard.
I appreciate that take, bro. That's real educated, man, real thoughtful. But you ain't had a decision win in a long time, bro. You known for like being a great finisher. So I appreciate that. But that ain't how you moving though.
Right.
Follow for more.
Interview. Despite the challenges, Crawford's versatility and adaptability could be important.
Vestido de blanco, con vivos rojos y negros. Su peso oficial, 107 libras de peso.
This for all the nut huggers, the bud nut huggers, the bud butt buddies. You see that. You see that. We see that. You understand me? You see what that say? Jermell Charlo what is the WBA junior middleweight champion in recess. Jermell Charlo is the WBC junior middleweight champion in recess. Nah, man. Virgil Ortiz Jr. is the WBC intern junior middleweight champion. Nah, man. So make it make sense. People gotta make it make sense. Charlo's still a big dog there. Yeah, that's my camera behind me. Charlo's still a big dog there. So a lot of people need to get their facts straight. Understand? Opinions don't matter. It's all facts. No opinions. Sport podcast. And I'm always gonna bring you the real, never the fake. And I'm never late on the news. You hear me? Get at me, man. Dollar.